Hello! I had a dentist appointment this morning, so I couldn't tidy the apartment till now. I also have some rice cooking for lunch. We're actually going to Singapore and Japan in 2 months, so all I have been craving is Asian food, and these days I've been on a tofu kick. Yesterday I had tofu for lunch and dinner, but I'm still gonna make it for lunch today. This is such a simple meal, but it makes me so happy. So, I have a question. What type of traveler are you? Are you the type to plan a very organized day-to-day schedule, like 8 a.m. eat breakfast, 9 a.m. visit the shrine? Or are you the type who only starts researching after you've reached your destination? I think I am somewhere in the middle. I wouldn't follow a strict schedule, but I would have a suggestion on one place that we could go for that day and make other spontaneous decisions from there. So for me, it's important to look up things like, what are the opening hours for this attraction? Have we bought the tickets yet? How much did we spend on the tickets? So that we can keep track of our spending budget. I also note down things like, how do we get from the airport to the hotel? Since we are landing quite late at night, let's try to avoid any unnecessary stress. And of course, knowing me, I also have a list of flea markets in Tokyo. But I think we're going to need to be able to speak some Japanese if we actually want to buy something. We are going to be visiting Tokyo, Osaka, Kurashiki, and Kobe. And these are the list of places that we intend to go to. If you have any other recommendations, especially on food places, please let me know. So with this Singapore and Japan trip, I'm actually going to be away from Germany for a whole month. And I have noticed that my German usually gets schlechter whenever I come back from my trips to Asia. This makes sense since I'm speaking only English for several weeks and not practicing any German at all. So this time I'm actually planning to schedule some Lingoda classes. And speaking of, I'm really happy to be able to work with them again today. You might have noticed that I work with Lingoda pretty often. I simply love what they represent and how they can benefit you as well. This time they're actually running a back to school campaign where you can get 25% off your first 2 months. Depending on your learning style, you can choose between having small group classes where there are 3 to 5 students including yourself, or private one-on-one classes. Personally, I really enjoy the small group classes because I get to meet people from all around the world who are also juggling learning a new language like me. The classes honestly feel like a safe environment where I can make mistakes and nobody's going to laugh or judge me, and the teachers are always very eager to help. Since Lingoda offers classes classes to suit every time zone. When I'm in Singapore or Japan later on, I can still easily book classes that suits my schedule. And this is because Lingoda teachers are native speakers that live all around the world. Zum Beispiel habe ich schon einen deutschen Lehrer kennengelernt, der in New York wohnt. Aber es ist immer besonders interessant, wenn ich einen Kurs mit einem Lehrer aus Österreich oder der Schweiz habe, weil ich die verschiedenen Akzente und kulturellen Unterschied lernen kann. If you are interested but still unsure whether you're ready to commit, Lingoda offers a 7-day free trial where you can take up to 3 group classes or 1 private one-on-one class. After that, if you decide to register for more classes, you can use my code Hillary25 to get 25% off your first 2 months. Thank you so much once again to Lingoda for partnering with me in today's video. Questo mio fiesta Is going to be out for dinner this evening, so I'm going to take this as an opportunity to cook something that I like but he doesn't really enjoy. So one thing you'll find out about me is that I absolutely love eating cold noodles. When I go to Japan, I'll order cold udon whenever possible. Cold noodles is something that just doesn't click in Pat's brain. Like, to him, noodles are supposed to be hot. For me, cold noodles are like the alternative to AC, I guess. It's summertime, it's hot, Germany doesn't really have AC. So what do? I don't want to eat ice cream all the time, so I eat things like cold tofu and cold noodles. I also really love the contrast when you mix hot and cold food together. Like for lunch, I had the hot rice and egg with the cold tofu. So for dinner this evening, it's going to be cold soba noodles with teriyaki salmon. Also, do you say salmon or salmon? In Singapore, we would say salmon, like you would drag out the words salmon. In Germany, it's salmon, just like how it's spelled. And I guess in America, you would say salmon. What do you say in the UK? Salmon too? Anyway, it's interesting how English can be pronounced differently all around the world. Okay, let's get cooking.
Showed me how to reach for the best of myself. It's all good when you show the way, yeah. 'Cause even if I fall, I trust you to stay, yeah. Stay. So hard, stumbling in the dark to learn how to see. Already saw you're the one to blame for the fact that I can reach for the best of myself. It's all good when you show the way, yeah. Even if I fall, I trust you to stay, yeah. And through the dark and cold, I know it's all good, 'cause I found the best of myself. Sailing on across an open sea that's anxious so calm.